All right, so we're gonna start recording here because I forgot to push the record button. So we got Graham in a tunnel in a car traveling back to Lagorina, whatever. That was car fixed, so it's the continuing saga here. So whatever the hell is going on. The unfolding story. The continuing saga. Whatever the heck is going on here. Just give me time to wake up a little bit, drink some coffee, get my hair out of my face. It's driving me crazy. I don't know how long it's going to take. I guess I'll hear the ding. So here it is 6:30 or something like that. It was early morning. It's beautiful moon over there, I suppose. Weekly. I'm ready to start my day. So I guess I'll go get that thing. There you go. So you got that. And you got this. And you got. There's the scissors. There's the scissors. So what I'm doing is this. I'm doing just gluing stuff on here because I just feel like the real reason I'm doing this. Really like it. So that's a nice thing. Now I'm going to put the next piece of paper that I'm going to glue. Guess I'll do it right here. Too much of one kind of thing and not enough other kind of things. So I'm doing this is my Bob Ross thing that I'm doing here. We're doing some art. We're doing it online. I'm going to make some happy little pieces of paper. Some happy little triangles. Cut it out with our happy little scissors. Like that. There he is. Come in. Come on in. Sit down.
Hello again.
Hey there. So he's driving. Okay. Looks like Grim Stewart here. He's grim. Got the grim face in me. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Hi.
Hey you. So talk. Tell me what's going on.
Yeah, I was saying that Barbie sent me a message saying your charge voltage is too high, and then I couldn't access the network, so I rebooted.
Oh right. Yeah, it's got issues, right? Oh.
Well, I took the charge. I took the car charger out. So Mary and Barbie need to have a talk. You know,
Right.
a bit of jealousy here.
What the heck?
Deal with some sort of machine soul envy.
Well, you gotta get over it, man. That's ridiculous. Gotta work together. Well, you bitches cooperate, okay? Understand? I guess they're not listening to me.
Yeah, so, can you hear me, Gene?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? I'm here.
I can, yes. My question is...
Yeah, you sound. I can't really hear you.
Rabbits.
Rabbit?
About rabbits and rabbit spirit.
Huh.
Better?
Who's talking about rabbit spirit?
Yeah, I'm about to meet a guy called Luis Conajeros, which means Luis Rabbit.
Ah, interesting. Really interesting.
And he's a very kind man. He's very supportive. He's the guy that did his driving test in Graz. And he's the guy that I'm supposed to be journeying with to Graz next Thursday.
Huh.
To the party I'm no longer invited to.
Damn.
By Herr Wolfgang Roslein.
Right? Yikes. You gonna go anyway? Like, what?
I'm gonna sit with Luis and say, how do you feel about this? Because he has many friends there, many artistic friends there, and I just like to do the journey anyway.
Right. I mean, it's a big world, you know, there's a lot of people in this world. They're all different.
Oh yeah.
You know, and the unexpected, there's just all kinds of unexpected things that can happen. You know, I mean, good things that could happen. Well, I wouldn't be I don't be too concerned if people shut me out. People want to shut me out all the time. Like, if you're lost.
Yeah, you're right. Well, that's the thing. I say, okay, I can't come to your party, but I'm going to have a great time in Graz with other friends.
Sure.
And I had an insight yesterday with the Bulgarians. There's a strong difference between friendship and being an ally.
Oh yeah.
So I think allies can work together for a shared objective, but they're not necessarily friends.
Right. They could be allies. They could be friends or not friends. I don't know.
Friends and allies, or they could just be allies because they have shared interests. So
possible.
Therefore, what's the extra element that makes a friendship? Or plural, elements.
Elements, yeah. Well,
one thing for me is warmth. There's a sense of warmth. When I'm with somebody, I feel warm and I feel relaxed. I don't feel that any minute they're going to try and stab me in the eye with a menu. Or any moment, he or she is going to say something that, whoa, where did that come from?
Oh no.
Because then I can't relax.
All right. Well, yeah, I guess that's true. Of course, that's true. I mean, I don't know. I guess. I'm just relaxed. So that's just it. I mean, I don't really let it affect me. Otherwise, I'll be on. I did.
Yeah, I'm getting better at it now. I think it's like Wolfgang's now reached the point where he can't really get to me anymore. You know, he used to, but now I laughed when I got that message and just thought, very good.
Do you get that like sinking feeling when a message pops up that you know is going to be unpleasant? I always get this. I don't.
No, it's a sort of the feeling. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I used to get it. I don't get it anymore. I'm always at the point where I relish opposition. You know, well, I used to just hate anybody to even say anything to me. I would just crumble. You know, if anybody opposed me at all. Now I'm getting tougher. Okay, not tougher. I don't know what it is. It's funny though. It's amusing.
Yeah. And part of my story was that I was bullied severely between the ages of 5 and 15.
Were you?
So
In school?
Yeah,
In school?
At school, outside of school. I loved helping people, and I loved people, and I would find ways to adapt to them and their needs without respecting my own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah, there he goes again.
You know, I'm not going to engage in these kind of relationships.
Yeah.
So the thing about Wolfgang is I don't mind playing with him, but it's affecting other people's lives. He's affecting Luis's life because he's had to arrange this with his ex-wife and family to go on this trip. It's affecting other people in Windharvest because he's not considering other people.
Oh, right. Right. So people, there's a lot of, there was a lot tied into this arrangement that affects other people. Yeah.
Like time, energy, arrangements, and then suddenly it's like, oh, it's not off without any consultation or discussion about it.
Right. Damn. I mean, like grease is a word.
Each other. And maybe respond. I would have to talk to him about it, but then would he share? That's, it's a bit like dear Susanna, bless her, who decided to switch her phone off and not respond to my messages until later. Therefore, I cannot contact my son because she said, "Leave me alone."
Right.
And she said, "Don't do this. Don't say that in this group." I said, "Can you say please?" And she says, "Leave me alone." So it's always imperatives, people telling me, do this, don't do that, you should be doing this. I'm like, hang on. I just want to engage in a conversation.
Right.
And we can be kind to each other and friendly. Might not be friends, but we can be friendly.
Well, cordial, sure.
Cordial, yeah.
Yeah. And that's civilized. That's a civilized approach. I mean, yes. I always prefer civilized approach to things.
Civilized people.
Well, I mean, they make it unpleasant for themselves as well, and probably more unpleasant for them than for you because they have to live with themselves, and you luckily get to live with yourself. So.
Yeah. I'm rather fortunate in that respect. Yes, as are you.
Yeah, I am. I'm very happy with myself.
And then another lovely little twist in the tale is that Christopher John Thompson, who was my former mentor, who's up in the Pyrenees, he sent me his documents for the project he's working on, which is extending the range of science. And he's got a whole team. He's chairman of the board. There's 35 advisors, including Deepak Chopra. And he's sent me the documents, and I have much to comment on them. And I said, let's meet face to face on my drive up to Toulouse. I suggested we meet in the bar where he blew up at me and I blew up at him. It's called Bar David, which is his son's name. And he said, I'd rather meet in Puig Cerdà, which is on the border of France and Spain, in Kennedy's bar, which is obviously Kennedy, the assassinated president. So I'm thinking, okay, here we go. But then, to be fair, Kennedy's bar is where he and I had a very good time, laughing and joking, and we sort of seduced the local populace, including a policewoman who bought me a whiskey. Esther. So that was a great time. So that's a good memory for him, and Alp is a very bad memory for him. If I'm being fair to him, I can then agree to change my route and go to Puig Cerdà.
Yeah. Right, that sounds better. It's better to have a good association, a good fortuitous association.
Chris Cochran has gone into deep breath, he said. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but he's off. He's probably gone time traveling, knowing him.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
And came us. Yeah, there's a memory coming back up of me doing deals with people who have that energy like Wolfgang. When they're in that state, it's not a good idea for me to make legal agreements with them because at any given time, the goalposts change.
Yeah.
But saying that, if I had to like, then he might then sue me.
What? Damn.
Doesn't really matter.
Yikes.
Because he might say you've made a verbal agreement and you've also written agreements regarding the partnership between Amios and Game of Now. He wants to have Game of Now legally based as an association in Austria.
Right.
Which is has merit because it's a very strong, powerful place.
Yeah, yeah. Well, sure.
Damn. I'm now just really wondering what that's about. We can work this out. We can figure it out. For me, it's about agreement and also being very clear what a friend is.
Yeah, I mean that. I mean,
so is Wolfgang actually is he a friend or is he an ally? If he's an ally, I can make an agreement based upon time, saying I'll be your ally for a year and a day.
Right. Well.
Yeah, he's sort of his own universe, and he's content just to doesn't give a fuck about anybody else.
Yeah, right. Well,
he just sent me like 7 texts saying, "How can I get my 500,000?"
God. Damn. Doesn't sound healthy somehow.
That's true. There's a guy jogging on the road.
On the road?
Yeah, in the wrong direction.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're on the road, if you're on foot, I think you should go in the wrong direction. When you're on foot,
that's true.
Traffic. That's how you can do it. So, like, I'm
going in the wrong direction, but then he was at a corner. If you reach a corner, you're going to move to the other side temporarily, in my opinion, because then I can't see. If I'm coming around the corner, I can't see him.
All right.
Anyway, that's road etiquette for pedestrians.
What was that?
Road etiquette for pedestrians.
Oh, right. Road. Yeah, right. Right.
There's also sidewalk etiquette.
Yeah, there is.
That one shouldn't, if you cross a street, you shouldn't really walk at the same pace as someone you're meeting on the other side, because then you end up walking the same pace beside somebody you don't know, and somebody always goes faster or slower because people don't like walking side by side. And someone would say, "What are you doing? Who are you? Why are you walking along beside me?"
Right.
Oh, you go on. No, you'll be faster than me. You carry on.
Right. Right. It is a thing.
So I'm just about to pull over into the space where I was parked very early in the morning a few days ago.
All right.
So
in the apartment? By the apartment?
Yeah, I'm right at the border of Bagogina. I'm right on the edge. So that's a nice gone full circle.
You know, these loops around.
All these loops of back and forth.
Yeah.
Madre mia. Madre mia.
Kinetic. Cello.
Yeah.
A lot of movement.
Put the volume down here. The car stopped.
There we go. It's got a fag end.
Yeah.
How do they call it?
I'm smoking tobacco. It's got a filter. I'm smoking a tobacco called Domingo, which means Sunday.
Huh.
It's called Authentic Sunday. It's quite nice. Authentic Sunday.
Authentic Sunday. Is it opposed to inauthentic Sundays?
Inauthentic Sunday. Bring your digital identity.
Right. I'm gonna buy a beard. I'm gonna see maybe.
I heard that. I read that. That's great. A beard and you could try and look like me, and I'll try and look like you.
That'd be fun.
And see if we can confuse people, or even try to do a Fleming Funch. Get that little goatee.
Oh, a bald wig. I'm gonna get a bald wig. I always wanted a bald wig. So I would look like a bald person. So.
Have I mentioned Jim Dodge, the writer, to you?
No.
Jim Dodge, if you like, his books are amazing. He wrote a book about a duck called Fup, which is short for fuck up. And then he wrote a book called Stone Junction, which is great, and a book called Not Fade Away, which is also great.
Not Fade Away.
One of his characters in Stone Junction is a French makeup artist called Jean Bleuer, who trains the main character in how to look like anybody.
Wow.
And he says, you'll only defeat me when you trick me and I don't know it's you.
Right. Well, that is cool.
His idea, the main character Daniel's main idea was to disguise himself as Jean Bleuer.
That's a good one. That's very good.
And I think that's what. And that he just thought that's great. So you can pass now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd love to learn how to do makeup properly and just to get a fake nose on and do it properly, and it looks really good, and then just.
I had one time I used to have a lot of parties back when I had my own house, but one time I had a costume party, and it was then we had prizes, and one of the prizes was who you couldn't recognize,
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm.
First, there was a series of prizes, but one of them was who was the most unrecognizable. My friend Kathleen was disguised as an old man with a bald head and white hair and a beard and suspenders and old work pants and old sweater with patches on the elbow. Perfect. Nobody knew who she was, and she won the prize. It was good. I like that. Yeah, I'd love to do that.
I once dressed as a gorilla in a kilt.
Oh yeah.
And I put a bunch of bananas up my kilt. And then my girlfriend at that time was Diane Stokes, and she wore a fairy costume. And I remember chasing her down Great Western Road. So people saw this gorilla chasing this fairy down the road, and these bananas falling out his kilt.
That's good. I love costume parties. That's like my favorite. My sister is really good at makeup. My sister is the head of the theater. Well, she's she's the chair of the English department at the state.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! Sorry, I'm going to take you out the hole here. Look at this beautiful car. Yeah.
Oh, we just passed by there?
That's the guy that lives in a Messiah up there called Can to Stick. And he owns the field over there. He's one of the directors of Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Globally or what?
Maybe just Spain or Catalonia or very, very wealthy family. So I was told this village is owned by 4 families.
You mentioned something to that effect.
I thought it was 7 or 9, but then the Ferrari mechanic told me it's 4.
Wow. Interesting.
I'm going to see Sam soon.
What?
I'm going to see your son Sam soon.
Are you? Did you make arrangements?
I'll make arrangements when I get there, and I'll talk to Anya and see how she's doing, what her plans are.
Right.
what Paul's plans are, and then see what days free. I've sent the proposal to for the attention of Ignaz Anderson, and they're having a board meeting on Tuesday. So I'm too late, apparently, according to their conditions. I'm too late to be. They haven't time to prepare. But you might still meet me for coffee.
Well, that's always
nice.
Be nice to meet on a non-business thing. Would be nice to do.
Yeah, I think today in the airport, I'm going to fill in the documents I'm supposed to fill in, send a budget, and say, hey, I was happy to meet you as you, not representing Iona.
What's Iona?
Iona is the foundation. It's this anthroposophic foundation that invests in art projects, religious projects, the furtherance of anthroposophy in the world.
Yeah.
I tick all the boxes.
What?
My project ticks all the boxes. Or rather, our project. It's a multi-dimensional, multi-people project.
Okay, I don't even know it. I don't know what it is.
The one I sent you.
Oh, that one. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, clarify. Which one? Which one of 25?
I mean, you go off in all directions. You know, I don't know how you keep that. Well, I do know how you keep it together, but I mean, it all makes sense. You know, ultimately.
Well, interestingly, Anna B. Scott suggested to me in one of our first calls that I should stop being a spider.
You should stop being a spider? Really?
Yeah, just stop being a spider. And I thought, well, I could just become Spider-Man then. Might
as well. What the hell? You already got the powers, right? You got the power, Spider-Man powers. Yeah.
And I might drive up to meet Superman in Belgium.
Oh yeah, who's Superman now?
Julian Still.
Oh, right. Wow. Yeah.
And then Captain America is Cornelius for me. And then we've got the wonderful, I think Wolfgang Wolfgang could be the Thing.
Really?
You know that the guy made of rocks?
Ben Grimm. Ben Grimm is his name. Yeah, I know him. Great Marvel Comics.
And I could maybe ask Fleming, because Fleming's a bit of an expert on it. Fleming's a bit of an expert on comic books, as is Stephen Deinhardt before.
I'm an expert on comic books. Me.
And you are. So
I'm an expert on comics.
So in these Marvel comics, they teamed up in different combinations, didn't they?
Oh yeah. All kind. I mean, it's really. I mean, especially when you get into things like, Ben Grimm is a Fantastic Four, but when you get into, I mean, for me, I ended up to be really mostly about the X-Men, because that's the most interesting storyline. The X-Men storyline is really intricate and really rich and deep. So I kind of, people are always trying to get me to get into, DC comics. I mean, I like Vertigo comics because I like the whole Sandman. I have a lot of those comics. But I always had I had almost full collection of X-Men, and then all the New Mutants and the X Factor and all these other, there's all branches. But fantasy. They're just well written and illustrated. That's all.
Well, I believe the very first character was a group. One was the Human Torch.
Yeah.
One was Wasp Girl or something. She actually named the Avengers.
Oh, right.
It's her who named them. And they all just agreed. Captain America was always the leader.
This is fun. Yeah, it's fun.
Because of his integrity.
Mm-hmm.
And his authenticity.
Captain America, yes.
And Guns N' Roses once had a song called Paradise City.
I love that one.
In that song, the lyrics are, Captain America has been blown apart. He's now a court jester with a broken heart. Turn me around, back to the start. I must be losing my mind. Are you blind? I've seen it all a million times.
Huh. Wow.
Mr. Rose was so tuned into the future.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I mean, when you listen to them, if you actually listen to the music and the lyrics, it's very revelatory, revealing.
Because they really breathe. Musicians have to breathe into it. You know, they have to breathe, especially the singers.
Yeah.
They have to breathe. They have to breathe really well.
Well, that's the ancient art of the bard. You know,
Yes.
bards are prophetic. They're prophets. Basically, it's, you know, the spirit comes through the bard more. I think probably stronger than any other practitioner. I think the bard is the most powerful practitioner of all. You know.
I think of Liam Gallagher, the way he stands. You know, that he hangs loose, and he's just really.
Who's Liam Gallagher? I forget now.
Oasis.
Oh, right.
Wonderwall.
Wonderwall.
Songs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. You know, it's beautiful. Being a performer in that respect is very. You know, I mean, I've done it. I make a point to not promote myself for some reason, but I really like making the connection with the audience is very powerful, and it's really energizing.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, to both parties. You know, it's energizing to both the audience and to the.
And for me, the king of the Queen, Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's a YouTube documentary about Live Aid or one of the massive shows that was at Wimbledon. And they were interviewing Metallica and Dave Grohl from Foo Fighters, and they said, and we were in the back, and then we heard the audience, and we thought it was Freddie. Freddie's up, he just did it. He just completely took over the whole world.
Oh yeah.
Like his presence and his power.
Yeah. Oh, Freddie Mercury. Phenomenal. You know, but I think that power, you know, I think the power is actually being harnessed. I think that's probably where a lot of change is going to come, you know. I mean, you probably didn't because you probably weren't paying attention, but when Bernie Sanders was campaigning, the artists were so behind him, and it was such powerful messaging, you know, because they were inspired, you know, and yeah.
Well, I saw the video that was led by Robert Downey Jr., who's another fantastic guy.
Iron Man. Yeah.
Iron Man, yeah, with all the money. I said to Anna B. Scott, I said, we need to find Iron Man.
Right.
It could be two, man.
Could be what?
Is the guy in Austria who's Wolfgang's ally. The guy called turn around. You have to write down a cast of characters.
I can't hear. I mean, I can't. You're garbled. You're garbling.
Is that better? Is that better?
A little bit.
I'm now part of the mechanics and garage, which is now shut. So
right.
I didn't know. It's there. I'm going to see if I can find someone who knows Paul and give him the keys.
Right.
And leave a note. And then I can come back and retrieve my stuff.
What's wrong with it?
Well, the back tires, Ferran, the Ferrari mechanic, told me that the back tires, because he drove it, he said the back tires are too hard. You need softer tires.
Right.
He said I can disconnect the seat belt warning signal that is very annoying.
Oh right, yeah.
And you need a new front right lamp, and you need to sort the electronics out. Once that's done, you're fine.
Right. Yeah.
So, we're now going for a walk in Balgagina. Here we are.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful day. So I live up that road. Well, used to live.
Right.
That's where GM is. This is
Right. Jeez.
This is the main street.
Right.
It's called Carretera Nova, New Street.
Huh.
We've got nice little birds.
Huh. What do they have? The doors are locked, and then you go in and there's apartments.
Well, there's bars. I'm going to go to the bar further up. There's
Okay.
where are we? There's a woman that lives here somewhere. Look at these doors, isn't that great?
Wow, beautiful. That's old doors.
Ah, it used to be here. She's taking the thing off.
Huh.
Interesting. The hairdresser lives there,
Ah,
number 88. This nice little garden.
nice to be over again.
Yeah. Peruqueria, hairdresser.
All right.
It's a lovely door as well, lovely entrance.
Nice thing on that semicircular thing. It's lovely.
These are plane trees.
Oh, wow.
You often find these in southern France and Catalonia, where these plane trees line the main street.
Yeah, yeah. Plain
And
trees.
they're very strong trees. They
Mottled bark. Very mottled.
yeah, well, when they have full leaves, they block out the sun to keep you cool in the summer.
Nice.
That's the idea. That's one of the bakeries. All the flags.
Oh, wow, right.
So the one with the blue triangle and the star, that's the pro-independence party in Catalonia, and the one without the star is the traditional Catalonian flag.
Holy shit. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, it's like the Confederate flag, I suppose, or whatever, something like that. Probably.
Well, they also have one that's a black star, and that's the communists and the anarchists.
Well, they all get along, though, eh? They don't fight or anything.
No, they don't. They just they meet and sort of throw verbal eggs at each other.
It's like poetry slams or something. They have like a poetry slam or something.
Yeah. And they have this lovely thing. This is one of their Catalan funny. It says, so there's a picture of a bulldog taking a shit.
Yeah, I see that.
On a flower, and it says, "Tens aquesta sort. Are you this lucky? Congratulations."
What is that?
It says, "Tens aquesta sort. Enhorabona, pro la resta o hem de recollir." If you have a dog that shits on flowers, well done, congratulations. But the rest of us have to pick up our own shit. So that's a classic Catalan funny.
Right, they have a little bit of sarcasm or something, right, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
There's a woman here who's got a wonderful house, Santa Claus, art sort of things. Voila. That's the main clock tower.
I think I've seen that.
It's a very nice, aren't they? And there's my neighbor, former neighbor.
The person?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's Nuria, who's next door to Susanna. She's,
Oh, right.
she's a police officer. But she's on leave because she's sick.
Oh.
She's very thin. And her boy's autistic.
Mm-hmm.
Maki.
Yes. Wow.
There's one of the cafes that shut down. It's called Laguna. It's called Laguna, which means the witch.
Right. Hence the valley of the witch, right? Was there an actual witch there?
Well, I was told on whatever night it was a few days ago that there's two dolmens that are still above ground, but there's also sites for at least 10 other ones.
Wow.
And here's the wonderful local bar, the Casal de Pobla, and I'm going to go in.
You want to reclaim the land?
Yeah.
Cause of rights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going into I should pick up the Wi-Fi.
Well, I understand what you're doing. I mean, I do understand what you're doing. That's the best part. Yeah.
So just order a beer here.
All right, your video is frozen, but that's okay. Keep go for it. Do it. See, this is where I should have a beard, right? I should put my beard face.
Yeah,
like
I'm just putting.
Wait. I'm gonna put my beard face on.
Na Baldan, se esclavo. Sí.
Here, she's a beard.
And then I better call Luis. So what's the general feeling? There he is.
It's Sir Phillip. Sir Phillip.
Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, Sir Phillip.
Oh, good to see you. Touch and go there for a while. Looking out for you, though.
So I'm just going to go outside and then get a seat. And
You placed your order or whatever?
in the sunshine. Yeah, I've got my ball down.
Oh, nice. Right.
Which means
I remember from the first conversation. Ball is fool, right?
Yeah.
And damn is the lady, right? Foolish woman. I don't know. You said you said green lady.
I call it the green lady. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you said. You said
La mujer verde sin plow. Yeah. Can I get the green lady? I want to dance with the green lady.
Right.
I want to dance with the dragons. I want to dance with the... Cheers.
Cheers, man. Wait, I'm going to drink with you. Hold on a second. Take that off. Here. I still got my tequila, so...
Wow.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. Salud.
Requisite champions, right? So
It's a Spanish beer.
Yeah? What are you talking about? Yep.
I'm just gonna...
Mexican tequila.
It's the Dam Brewery.
Is that that's the name of the town or something? Whatever.
No, Dam, I don't know, you get Estrella Dam, you get Ball Dam, you get another dam which is no alcohol. And they do they do a gluten-free one as well.
Oh yeah. Gluten-free. Fucking gluten-free. So sick of that bullshit. It's really annoying. I don't know, but shut up. All right, whatever. Good. Everything gluten-free. Gluten-free tomatoes. They got gluten-free.
Gluten-free tomatoes.
That's not why. That's crazy. It's ridiculous. I have no patience for that bullshit.
I'm just gonna kind of support you against the serviette thing.
Cool. Very cool.
Barbie's running out of battery again. Oh, Barbie.
Don't they have like plugs you can plug it into there?
They've only got one. Well, there are two. There's one behind the bar and there's one next to the wall, but it's being used to light up the Christmas tree. So I don't really.
Plug it in the middle of the day. What the fuck's that? Fucking middle of the day. Don't need a goddamn lights in the middle of the day. I need to plug in my phone and I need to have it plugged in now. I want it plugged in now. You know, fuck around, man. Jesus. You know?
Thing is, Mary's got a lot of charge, and I've got my charger in the car, so I've got 15% left. I like that burst of energy there, Gene.
Yeah, well, you know, it's what keeps me going. I have people.
What the fuck?
I'm taking over everything. You know, basically, that's it. I can't stand the inefficiency of how things are run in this world. It really irritates me. It's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? You all got your heads up your asses. You know? I mean, it's just irritating. I'm like, blah, da, da, da. I'm just over here. You know what? I'm doing my art. I don't give a shit. You all look stupid to me. Basically, that's how it boils down.
Well, I was in the supermarket yesterday morning with Maya buying the food for her guests, and behind the fish counter were at least 7 people.
Behind what? The fish counter?
The fish counter in the supermarket in Mercadona. There were 7 people behind the counter, and there were like 15 people waiting, and it was taking so long because they just have no idea how to do anything.
Well, probably because they're all factioned off into bullshit factions. They probably don't cooperate with each other either. You know, that's very annoying. I mean, I can't stand things that are inefficient. That's one thing that just I can't. It's like, why you gonna waste all your energy doing this thing when you can take this energy and put it over here and do this thing? No, they all want to sit over here and waste their energy on absolute fucking bullshit. You know, it's just aggravating. I don't have time for that shit. It's like, you all look stupid. You want to continue to look stupid? Just continue to be stupid, and you'll continue to look stupid. You know. Now that's why I stay away from people, because I want to smack them. You know, I want to smack them. It boils down to it's like, you know, okay, you're going to stand there and you're going to tell me. No, you're not going to tell me. I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to do it my way. And you go over there and you do it your stupid way, and you're going to end up with the stupid results that you know, are creating, and I'm going to end up with the splendid results that I am creating.
Hear, hear. Cheers to that.
You know, it's just aggravating. I mean, I'm going to have a good result. It doesn't matter to me what any of you do, because I'm going to have a good result. You probably won't even live to see it. Basically.
It's funny, I just texted Luis saying, I'm in the Casal de Puebla, where are you? And he's replied, behind you. And I turned around and there he is with his kids, like 20 feet away.
How do you like them apples, man? Oh, wait, here. Here.
I gotta get myself a set.
Amazon.com, they got all kinds of wonderful things there.
Well, that's a nice link, because the Bulgarian guy, who's got a wonderful name, Martin Pomerov Alexandrov or something, he works for Amazon in England as a driver. He delivers all their stuff, and he told me all sorts of great things about their drone program and about their they find houses by GPS coordinates. They don't find it by the street address.
That makes sense.
That means that if he drives up to somewhere and there's a wall in front of him and the house is behind the wall, he can't get in. So they have a few issues with trying to locate specific, especially in the countryside when you've got one postcode for 10 houses in a 10-mile radius. He says it takes me ages to find farms.
I mean, you gotta have a system. That's one of the things about living in New York. Everything's got a system. It all runs really smoothly, you know? I mean, that's very pleasing to me. I don't really like things that are inefficient or, you know, I mean, I have to deal with them because it's reality. So.
What I suggested that Amazon should sell for a discount, you know, you get it back if you keep buying things, but you basically get a beacon in your house, and then that allows the cars and the drones to find you easily.
Why don't we just, I don't know, Amazon here they use the U.S. Postal Service, which is pretty spectacular. It's a good service. The U.S. Postal Service is a thing of beauty.
But
you know.
in the UK, they subcontract it to another company. Because it's like millions of orders a day.
No, I mean, there's millions of orders a day. It's fucking New York. You know how many people order things from Amazon? I order things 2 or 3 times a week. You know, I'm always ordering shit from Amazon. You know, Charlie always ordering things from Amazon. Theo is always ordering things from Amazon. You know, things coming, you know, it's coming and going. The U.S. Postal Service, or if it's not the U.S. Postal Service, then it's United Parcel Service or the other guys. What's the other guy's name? But, you know, they have very good delivery service. They're very, very efficient. You know, all their work is impeccable. You know, so you don't want to really mess with this shit. You know, if things work, it's good. It's very nice when things are working, because when things are working, then you can get you can do. It's easy to have more leisure time because, you know, you take care of the business, and then the faster you take care of what has to be done, the more time you have to enjoy life. But no, people gotta just, you know, oh yeah, let's spend 12 hours standing around with our fucking thumbs up our asses, doing absolutely fucking nothing for what, you know? It's irritates me. Here, how's that? Is it right? Here, leave that one. You know, I mean, it's just.
Here's a thing I forgot to say about my confession piece. I used to work in a bar called the Cul-de-sac, and
That's
and
funny.
I went there because my former boss. I said to him, "Listen, I've imploded. I can't work for you anymore." And he said, "Well, Graham, you need to find a bar where people are like you that go there." So I loved going to the cul-de-sac. So I asked to do the job. They gave me a job, and I then moved into a bedsit in the freezing cold. And for the Christmas party or something before Christmas, it was decided that all the staff would dress up in the opposite sex, opposite gender.
Oh, yeah.
So I was staying in this community house, and the girls put makeup on me. They got me all sorted out, got me a dress, got me some rip tights.
Nice.
And they said, "Hey, you look quite good as a woman, you know."
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then I went into the bar, and then the girl behind the bar said, "Listen, Graham, it was a joke. It was all a joke played on you."
What?
Yeah, it was a joke. It wasn't real.
Oh.
So everybody else was not dressed up.
Oh, but you were the only one that was dressed up?
Well, it was me and there's one other guy who was a guy who came to the bar all the time wearing a beautiful black evening gown. I forget the guy's name. But then in solidarity to the guys behind the bar, a New Zealand guy, another guy went into the back and changed into their costume because they had it anyway. It was just all trying to wind me up. But I kind of, you know, I thought, fuck it, I'm just going to do it anyway. And some of the guys came to the bar and said, "Graham, I can't look at you."
Why? Because you were too sexy.
I don't know. I can't look at you in makeup and you serving me. I had tennis balls as tits. And, and it was, they just said, you look absolutely fucking ridiculous.
I'm
But,
sure you were gorgeous and they were just jealous. Bitches.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It was Andy. I remember Andy Kerr was there. And, yeah, I remember that day. That was 1996. Wow. And I was living in this bedsit. My parents came to the bedsit, and my dad cried and said, I just can't stand seeing you live like this."
Why? You're probably having
Because, you know, he wanted me to live in the way he wanted me to live. You know?
Right. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so eventually I moved into Harvey Ferguson's flat, which was in rubble. And he said, "I'll give you free rent, stay in this place so it's not squatted, and I'll give you a fridge and a mattress."
Nice.
And I'll pay you to strip the walls of wallpaper.
That's cool.
So I did that. And then I said, "Hey, can I have a room?" And he gave me another room. He said, "What colour do you want it?" I said, "Blue and red."
Right.
Said, "What? I'm not painting my fucking room blue and red." I said, "Well, that's what I want." So we did it. And that's when I first tried to write my novel.
Yeah.
Being Henry Miller, and it was a total disaster.
Well, what did you expect? You were going to sit down and like write.
In fact, I wrote an essay about something, a stream of consciousness essay, and then I went to a bar called Barbola and gave it to the barman there called Simon McMillan, and I gave it to him. But then years later, he sent me it back in the post saying, "Do you remember this?" I mean, we were talking like a decade later, and I read it. I thought, I was out my head.
Wow.
I was so wild, you know.
Right. That's pretty cool. Do you still have it?
I don't know. I don't know. It's probably in some box somewhere.
It's probably better than you thought it was back then. I mean, if you look back at this point, it's going to be really
Well, I just remember in a story I fell down a hole and met Hitler.
Ah.
I fell down this hole, and Hitler was there. And in fact, there's a rabbit involved as well. So there's some tie-in here with Luis and Wolfgang, you know, because I think Wolfgang and Austria and Hitler and his darkness, and he likes being in the dark. He just wants to be in the dark.
Yeah, apparently.
And I've got a lot of compassion for him and his what he has to deal with in himself. But you know, there's a limit, you know.
Yeah.
So, Gene, I'm going to go and talk to Luis, and thank you for Sir Philip.
Well, Sir Philip's always here for you, man.
I know, man. I'm gonna have to. I think maybe Sir Philip and Gary Sluttle will have to have a conversation.
They could be partners, you know. Right?
Sir Philip and Gary Sluttle talking about
Style and crack. Style and crack. That'd be a good partnership.
a cameo from Tom Waits. Tom Waits lives in Fairfax. I was in Fairfax, and he's got a house there.
Love Tom Waits, man. Oh, the moon's broken, and this guy is. Come on.
He's the guy. He's the guy that said, "You know, I'm so horny, the crack of dawn better watch out."
I know. I remember that one.
All right, so Phil.
All right, man.
I'll see you next time. I'll talk to you in Amsterdam Airport. I'll talk to you in Schiphol Airport.
All right, whatever. But yeah, I'm here most of the
All right.
time. You know.
Okay. Ciao.
May the force be with you.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.